Good morning, everyone. Jan Fursden here with Fursden House. I wanted to share with you some of the things I've been working on recently. I haven't been doing a whole lot, but I have been doing some, and hopefully this video will work this time. This is the third time I've tried this. I have a bit of the sniffles, so if you hear silence, it's meaning I'm blowing my nose or something. But anyway, hopefully this will do it. So what I've done is use a digital kit by that amazing artist, Lorna Taylor, and her shop is Taylor Made Journals. I know many of you are familiar with her. She has an Etsy shop, which I'll put a link to. And the digital kit that I used is called Eternal Guardians. Eternal Guardians. And they are so beautiful. Various statues and poses of angels. Just gorgeous. And they've been out for a while, a couple of months, I think. And other artists have been doing their thing with them, and I really liked what everyone else was doing, and I thought, okay, I've got to try it too. So one of the artists I read was watching her video on, and she used gold leaf. Well, let me just tell you, gold leaf and I do not get along. We tried, but we agreed to disagree and separate because it was just a mess. I don't know. Maybe I used the wrong kind. I don't know. But it was like, nope, it's too, I don't know, just loose, and I couldn't make it do what I wanted it to do. See, it's a control thing with me, I guess. But so to get the gold look, what I used was a gold paint pen. And here it is. It's by Krylon, and it's 18 karat gold leaf pen. And it has a nice, you can do a wide mark with it, or you can do the point and do a thin one. And it worked really well. And you just, shake it up and then use it. I've had it for ages and haven't used it, and I thought, okay, let's just see if it's going to work now. And fortunately, it did a great job. And then on top, so what I did, I outlined certain areas of each one in the gold paint pen, and then I used glass glitter. Now, I do not like regular glitter. It's just not as nice looking as glass glitter to me. Unfortunately, it's more expensive, so, you use what you can afford to use and then go from there. I don't use very much of it at all, and what I got on sale years ago. It lasts forever. It's glass. It's ground up glass, I think. But anyway, these are using glass glitter, and I just think it's a lot prettier. Regular glitter, I don't know. It looks okay. And if that's what you're used to, I say go for it. Use what you can and what you have already. So let's get started. I'm going to gather all these up. Most of these I did in one style, as you can see. And then I did one that was slightly different, just to experiment with. So I'll use the different one first. And that's this one. This one has more, to me, it was more like Fairyopolis. Little fairies and angels and walking through leaves in the garden or in the woods. And I just put some lovely silk leaves here. This is a metal braid, literally metal threads. Beautiful. And these are two tiny glass butterflies. Maybe you can see them better that way. Two little glass butterflies. So that's the first one, and how I did it, we started off with cardstock. Then I layered a page from a vintage book. Then on that, I put this brown craft paper. On top of that, I put tulle. And then I put the picture on top of the tulle. And then I stitched around it. I used gold thread. And then once I had got it all stable, that's when I took my pen and highlighted certain areas with the gold paint. And then I took a very thin applicator of glue. The thinner the applicator, the better, because you want a very thin line. Let me show you what I've used if I can find it. Now you can use Glossy Accents. They have a fine tip. There's Glossy Accents. This is just, what do you call it? 3-in-1 glue. Very tiny applicators, you can see. This one is what I used because I didn't want a wide line of glue. I just kind of scratched bits and pieces of the glue in there. So anyway, that's what I used. And I think there's another one out. Oh bother, I can't remember the name of it, but it has a fine applicator. But that really helped a lot. I tried it with a thicker applicator and it was too much glue. And so once I got the glue down, I just sprinkled on the glass glitter, shook it off, and voila, there it is. So that's the first one. I'm just going to lay them right over here. And then the rest of them are more in the black and white and gold color scheme. Bit of an applique here with some faux pearls. Just outlines part of her hair and everything in her collar. They're just so beautiful, so restful and serene. I thought they were just so pretty. Here's another one. I hope you can see the glitter. The light really catches it and it's gorgeous. But I'm not sure if the photographing or the video will do it justice. This piece, this was a funny piece. It belonged to a Christmas decoration, an outside Christmas decoration, years ago. And it literally fell apart. And I put it all back together again, but then later on I found this piece on the ground. It was actually a little bit larger. And I thought, well, that's too pretty just to throw away. What can I say? So I saved it for future use. And now we know what I did. There's another one. So sweet. And just some trim. Trim came from Hobby Lobby. That's a recent purchase on their 40% off sales on ribbon. Always watch. If I go in there, I don't know, maybe every month or so, and they'll frequently put their ribbon on 40% off. So, and that's Spool's ribbon. It's not the ribbon you buy by the yard, but that's where I get a lot of my ribbon. She has such a sweet face, doesn't she? And then I've got little faux pearls here. There we go. Used a bridal applique here. Little faux pearls and hanging down. I thought that just went really cool. But they're just so pretty. This one, she has a special place in my heart. She just looks, I don't know, it was just something about her. And I thought, well, she's my favorite. But then I look at the others, and then every time I look at a different one, they're my favorite. So that's how good these prints are. They're just, I really enjoy them. Use some vintage buttons. Applique, a bit of applique torn from something else. And then some little lace stuff. There's this one. This one has little glass beads on a little tiny chain, vintage lace, and vintage buttons. This one had the thread still in it, and I love it when they do that. These don't. And what I do is I get a cream color thread, a little bit thicker than normal, and I just ink it up with some brown ink, and you know, just a little bit, and it makes it look old. Here's another one. You might hear my cat Popcorn. He's being very curious. More ribbon here, and then little glass beads. Yeah, you talking to people? You saying good morning? Just don't jump up here, that's all I ask. And he's going to try and jump up here. No, hop down. Behave yourself. That's a little jewelry finding. And then the lace again from Hobby Lobby. These are little jewelry findings. They're little spacers for when you're like making things with beads and you want to space them apart. Those little spacers. And then I just put some glue and some glitter on this vintage trim that I had. This was a gift from someone and I cannot remember, so I apologize. And here's the last one. We have the ribbon, a little bar pin. That was so sweet. And then again the glass glitter. So there you have it. Loads of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And again, I will put that link down below. I hope you're all having a lovely day. It is a fine, beautiful Friday morning, and it's not too chilly outside. I actually have the door open, which is why the cat wandered in. But we'll probably get freezing weather tomorrow, so who knows? You know, we're in Alabama. Don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. It'll do something else. I hope you all have a blessed day. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.